this getup, I don't know how to act like a minister. I don't see why I could have been a cowboy. Or an Indian.
Now, Mooney, you look great in your preacher's suit. I'd hardly even recognize you myself. Now, you just keep your head and we'll make a clean getaway. I'm gonna go find Snake Eyes.
Doctor, may I present myself? I am Bishop Henry T. Dobson.
Hiya, Bish.
Are you going to the conference?
The conference? No. I think I'll go to bed early tonight.
I mean the Westminster Conference.
The Westminster Conference? I'm not really a Westminster. I'm really more from the East.
What field are you in, Doctor?
I am kind of a missionary.
A missionary?
Where? Way out in China.
China?
Way out in China.
I've served in China for many years.
Well, I wasn't exactly in China, you see. I was more in.
Oh, I see. You were in Indochina.
That's it. I was in indoor China, and you were in outdoor China.
We'll have lots to talk about, Doctor. I'll see you later. Oh, no, chicha, arigato.
I don't know, but I think it's downstairs.
Mooney.
Gee, Bonnie, I'm in trouble already.
Have the cops seen you yet?
What cops?
There are a couple on board, and they're looking for you with Snake Eyes.
How'd you know?
Well, I've been trailing them, and they told the captain they were looking for a guy dressed up as a preacher.
Ooh, you better take a violin. Why can I hide?
Don't go near your cabin.
Why?
They're watching that, I know.
Why should I go?
Just get with the group and get with the passengers.
Wait a minute, Bonnie.
Just get with the group!
Evelyn, I am so anxious to meet your mother.
Oh, that reminds me. I must not so wise.
Yes, always keep in touch with Mata. She's a man's best friend.
Must has been horribly upset with us today.
Oh, I'm sure she'll understand, Evelyn. I wrote to her about Hope's poor health.
You never appreciate good health until you lose it.
Really?
You know, I used to have palpitations in the pulpit, cramps in the cracks.
Let's go toast the front of the ship.
Yes, let's. That's a great idea. Did I ever tell you?
Doctor, do you mind conversing with someone else?
Where is he?
There he is.
Seize that man. Come on, Moonface. Do not settle on this boat.
What? What is this? Our protest! Help! Help! I am Bishop Henry T. Dobson! Help!
Tell it to the FBI.
Quiet.
I hate to say goodbye, sweetheart. You mean so much more. You mean Monterey. Yours the life you mean on a wheel. Kiss me pretty French, in English or in French. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. Hate to say goodbye, sweetheart. I see you show you mean so much. Say goodbye to see, trans on the sea. Oh my dear, you mean Monterita. Just let me be Monterita. Kiss me pretty French, in English or in French. Bon voyage. Bon voyage.
Well, we're on our way.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I want to thank you for what you did for me. It's really a great favor.
I'm not really sure what it was, Doc, but you're very welcome.
All that commotion hid me some from people I didn't want to see.
Yeah, I couldn't say goodbyes myself. You know, I couldn't say goodbye to a girl once. Now I'm in a hell of a mess. Oh, pardon me, Doctor.
Well, I don't give a Hey, wait a minute. You did me a favor. Maybe I can do you one.
I'm afraid not. My troubles aren't spiritual, they're financial.
Oh, it's money you want. I can get you some of that. Guy who's staying with me is about 50 grand with it. Very easy going with it, too. Which is natural. Time was when he used to make the stuff himself. Bonnie, did you see Snake Eye? I mean, did you see Mr. Hill?
That's what I come to tell you.
Did the cops get him? I mean, was he forcibly retained?
I don't know. He just never showed up, and he left me holding his ticket.
That's a ticket. Say, this is just as good as money.
Oh, it's a ticket you want. Here, be my guest.
Well, thank you. Very good of you, Reverend.
Now how about his passport? Could you use this too?
Oh, God help me if they ever look at this picture.
Oh, we can fix you so you'll resemble it. Give it a little sky hair, hide your hair differently. Then I can break your nose.
Let's not be hasty.
I could break it slowly.
Mooney, fix me up.
What?
Fix me up.
Oh, excuse me. This is Bonnie. I think you two ought to get acquainted. After all, you're gonna be roommates.
Roommates?
Yeah. She goes with Miss Hill's ticket.
Sorry, Doc, but I have other engagements. If it's all right with you, I'll bunk in with you. Goodbye.
Gee, Mooney, it's gonna be awful lonely in that cabin all by myself.
Now, Bonnie, don't bring sex into this. It's bad enough being a minister. Good morning.
Hello, Mooney, Billy.
Oh, hello, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie. Excuse me, Doc. I've got to go see a man about a new suit.
Did you have a good night?
Not too bad at all. I'm a good shooter, sailor. I feel safer out on the ocean if I have a good sailor handy.
Who is it?
The purser.
Come in.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Doctor, but does James occupy this cabin?
Not very often. Is anything wrong?
I think I have to warn you, Doctor. He's not James Hill. He's Snake Eye Johnson, public enemy #1.
You're kidding.
No, one of his Confederates was arrested just before we set sail. If he comes back, come find me. And if you can't, send the little girl under the blanket.
Gee, Mooney, what if they grab Billy for Snake Eyes?
We can't let that happen. I kind of like it. Besides, I think he's in some kind of a racket. He said I don't mind.
You're just an old softy, Mooney.
Here I am.
I'm glad you are.
I'm all set for the trip.
Listen, mister, I'm afraid we're in a hell of a jam.
Doctor, don't make me tell your bishop on you.
Well, I might as well start with the bishop. I'm not really a clergyman, you see. I'm Moon-Faced Martin. I'm a crook. I'm wanted in America.
Nonsense, Doctor. What did they want with another crook in America?
You don't realize who he is. Moonface is public enemy #13.
We don't have to mention numbers.
Now, Mooney, I've told you. With me to help you, you're gonna work up. When the next list comes out, you might be number 6 or 7.
They ought to skip 13 the way they do in office buildings.
Now that's a tie.
Would you listen to me?
Some other time, Doc. Some other time.
Make him listen, Moonface. Make him listen.
You listen to me, or I'll blow your head off.
What the heck have you got there?
This is my old pal. Put, put, put.
Well, put it away, will you? I'm not going to turn you in, but I've really got to get up on deck.
But that's just what I've been trying to tell you. You see, that ticket and passport I gave you belonged to public enemy #1.
Public enemy #1?
Public enemy #1.
Is there an echo in here?
You mean that ugly-looking guy in the passport picture?
Now, don't you go running down Snake Eyes Johnson.
Snake Eyes Johnson.
We'll have to hide you someplace.
But I can't hide. My girl is waiting for me.
But the purser is looking for you. Of course, I could kill the purser.
Oh, no rough stuff. What will they do to me if they find me?
Well, there's been some talking of electrocuting Snake Eyes.
Oh, that's great.
They'll go right through the passenger list till they find you.
But they'll never think of looking in the crew.
Now that's an idea.
Do you suppose you could get me a sailor suit?
Sure, I can get you a sailor suit. He's still asleep.
What do you want to read us, ladies angels?
Me and
service right now. I got an Englishman on my mind.
Sir Evelyn.
Yep.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Gonna need it.
What's going on here? This is the lounge, not the chapel. We got a public enemy on board. Let's celebrate. Let's get down. Let's go down. Let's go down. Rolling. Let's get down. People say time to hide. I mean, don't leave us down. Let's get down. Watching my step. Let's run wild. Let's be cool. Let's go crazy. Break the rules. Falling rules. Step down. Always simply come on. Now show yourself. I confess that I'm getting drunk on tired. Watching my step. Let's go crazy. Break the rules. Fall in love when we shout. Come on, let's step out.
All these people. This isn't a lynching, is it?
No, Doctor, you're gonna help the service.
Which one the army of the navy?
The religious service.
Who, me?
Don't worry, Mooney. It's a cinch. Just follow me.
Anything goes wrong, I'll be here.
Here's your songbook, Doctor.
Can anyone open?
We're all in your hands, Doctor.
Brethren.
Brethren and sisterin, friends, relatives, members of the DAR, the PTA, the WPA. We are gathered here today to try to reform Snake Eyes Johnson.
Yeah.
Who stands beside me, a repentant sinner. Hey, that ain't bad.
Doctor, what about capital punishment?
It's good enough for my father and it's good enough for me. Look at this poor sinner who stands beside me at war with his conscience. And I ask you, do we want peace? No! Do we want war? No! Then what do we want? No! Yet we cannot medicate, we cannot concentrate, we cannot follow this man. Right! Rather we should ask ourselves if he who throws the first stone wants to live in a glass house.
Right.
For neither rain nor storm nor dark of night will deter these stone throwers from pointed throwing rounds.
Yeah.
In other words, be kind to your friends. For one for them, it'd be a total stranger.
Hallelujah.
In the words of the late Warden Louis C. Laws, there is no such thing as bad criminals, only bad parents. As the warden said to me, you're only in 1 to 5. Keep your nose clean and...
Okay, wait a minute. Brothers and sisters, I've heard the call. We're here to fight the devil. And I'm gonna lead the fight. Now, everyone can turn to their neighbor and say, bless you, brother, bless you, sister. Bless you, sister. One way to fight the devil, and that's out in the open. There's only one way to do that, and that's to confess our sins. Who will be the first to stand up and say, I'm a sinner? Thank you, brother. Who's next?
I'm a sinner.
Now, come on. I want everybody to shout their sins right out in the meeting.
I confess, there was a time when I used to drink.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Sit down and give some real sinners a chance.
I'm just cursed with sex appeal. That's always been my problem.
She's not confessing. She's advertising. Come on, people, get busy. Everybody shout their sins in the open. You can tell me. I know what sin is. I've been a sinner.
I must confess, I once led a woman astray.
Now that's more like it. Can we hear from another limit? 2, 2? Do I hear 3?
May I say, Red? I've never played this game before, but I'm rather enjoying it, and I'd like to have my bit. Now, I can't compete with these gentlemen in point of numbers, but I may lend a touch of color. When visiting China some time ago, I met a young Chinese girl named Plum Blossom, of whom I became very fond. Eventually, we had unpremeditated romp in the rice and enjoyed it very much. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. I was worried about you, but I feel much better now.
Sir Evelyn, would you mind repeating what you just said?
It's your turn now, Mr. Johnson. After all, this is all we've done for you.
That's right, Mr. Johnson. Speak up. You're among friends.
Go ahead, kid. You can top these guys.
We know you've had many great women in your life.
Yes, Mr. Johnson. They want a real confession. Tell them the truth. Please.
All right. If you want a confession, I'll give you a confession. But there is one confession I haven't heard tonight. I haven't heard anyone confess that they're ashamed to know public enemy number one. You're proud to be on the same boat with me. You fight to shake my hand. And why? Because I'm a celebrity? No. What kind of celebrity? The biggest murderer in the world? Well, the joke's on you. And you. And you and you. I'm not public enemy number one. I'm not Snake Eyes Johnson. My name is Will C. Crocker. A broken down broker.
Mr. Barron! Throw this man in the break!
Billy!
You're under arrest! You're stealing first class ticket and a passport!
Wait a minute. If you girls want a real public enemy to idolize, happen to be Moonface Month, public enemy number 13.
And you're going in there with him!
Bonnie!
No!
Let that be a lesson to you, sinners. Search your hearts. Sign up with Satan and tune into heaven. Where will you stand on the day of glory? Do you hear that playing? Do you know who's playing? But Gabriel, Gabriel playing. Gabriel saying, will you be ready to go when I blow my horn? Oh, Gabriel, go on and blow. Gabriel, I've been a sinner, I've been a scam, but now I'm rich. I look so low. Gabriel, oh, I was low. Gabriel.
Bonnie, I've got to see her. I've got to talk to her alone.
Maybe I can get one of my sailor friends to hold her down to the window, too.
Do you really think you could get her down here?
I'll see what I can do.
And honey, could you send down some cigarettes?
Yeah, sure. Hey there, going up.
There we go. Hey, where are you guys going? Hey, come back here. Come on, let's go. Get in, come on.
Hey, there ain't room enough for fun here.
Don't worry. No, I've been here for a couple hours. We cleaned out the whole third deck and crap.
Oh, you boys must have done pretty well in my dice. Welcome, friends.
Here you are, kid. And if you need anything else, just let me know. Hey, get fresh in there, put that out.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today over the bodies of... We are assembled here today to form the bonds of holy matrimony. What is this?
We come long way, travel far to a big talk with leaders and gentlemen. At this home they tell us to arrive on big ship. I'm afraid if you've come in reference to my Hong Kong interests, you've chosen a bad time. I'm about to be married. No, sorry. No, can't marry today.
No, not married.
And why can he be no Mary?
If English lady with all paint her face talk to me and hold on with the tongue, I talk, I speak. I gotta tell you. I say, what is this? What's going on here?
Well, it would appear they're trying to forbid your marriage.
Marvelous idea, but why?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
I am honored to introduce Wu Cheng Moon, the Raja of Little Plum Blossom.
And who is Plum Blossom?
Yes, who is Plum Blossom?
This is Plum Blossom. Little Chinese Cinderella, until some Evelyn turned into little Chinese tramp.
What's that?
English lady speak to me. Sir Evelyn, take Plum Blossom to rice paddy and bring back Plum Top.
Is this true, Evelyn?
It was just the old curiosity, dear.
Evelyn was just sowing his wild oats.
No so wild oats in China, salad rod rice, all these ain't no good. And by and by, come along little orange blossom. Well, it seems under the circumstances, I can't marry you, Paul.
Nonsense, Evelyn. All these people want is money.
Money, money, money.
Look here, chaps. I'll give you £1,000 to clear out.
Pounds of what?
Money, $5,000.
Well, take it.
No, rich man cannot buy Chinese honor. I'll give you £2,000.
Chinese, honor, sold.
Do not pay them. No amount of money can settle this great wrong. You, sir,
English lady speak to me.
you're a relative of little Plum Blossom?
Oh yes, very close relative.
Then the only way to pay off this debt of honor, Evelyn, is to offer him me.
Marvelous idea.
Oh, no!
Offer accepted. Chinese honor saved.
What about the 5,000?
Congratulations, old chap. You've got yourself quite a girl. Right wrong done to Plum Blossom? Join the club, kiddo. Join the club. Plum Blossom? Oh, confounded Reno, will you marry me?
I thought you never asked, sweetie.
You can tell the captain he runs a very loose ship.
Boss,
Billy, what are you doing here?
well, how was the trip?
It was terrible. I lost my glasses. I've been blind for 5 days.
So I've heard.
What about the amalgamation?
You didn't want to get involved in that. I flew over to tell you that you've landed 2 new accounts. The Oakley interest and the Harcourt account. As a matter of fact, this is Mrs. Harcourt, Elijah J. Whitney. You know, Wall Street.
Did you say Wall Street, Mr. Whitney?
Madam,
so late out?
That means what I think it